Hey guys, welcome back to BB Can 7, episode 16, rechat. Last time, Corey nominated Dane and Esty, and Esty felt like she was not the target, and she was correct. So, even though Dane is up on the block, Anthony is going to save Dane because isn't Anthony responsible for everything that goes on in the house? So Dane's gonna fight his way off the block. He is good at competitions and he's got a good shot at winning the POV. And then they can put up somebody else. So Anthony tells Corey, we have to save Dane and backdoor Sam. Yeah. So Dane was the backdoor originator from Backdoor Gate last week, and Corey wasn't too happy to hear about that. But he goes to Corey and blames Sam. And I'm not exactly sure if she knew Dane was guilty. I think she probably did. But she wants to do what Anthony wants her to do, so she's gonna play along, I guess, and get out Sam. So Sam was involved in Backdoor Gate, technically. I believe Dane and Adam had brought up to her that they should put up Corey as backdoor. And Sam said, okay, to test Adam. And then it never materialized because she didn't want to do it because he wanted her to do it. Alright, so... she is afraid of Corey finding out that she was involved in it in some way. So Corey, Anthony, and Dane are meeting. And Corey tells Dane that the plan is to backdoor Sam after you save yourself with the veto. Or somebody saves you with the veto. Keep your mouth shut. Don't tell anybody, not even your little friend Esty. So Dane tells the camera, it is a privilege to take out Sam. Yeah, after like the millionth shot. I guess he was throwing away his shot. Not this week though. Alright, so the POV players are obviously Dane and Esty. The HOH doesn't play this season. So we've got Kira, Samantha, and Mark as the additional players. And the host is Damien. And I have to say this competition was perfectly suited to have Damien as the host. It was fantastic. So Mark and Anthony have a chat in Leon's lounge. And Anthony says, you bet a gun for the veto hard, Mark, because we can't let Sam win. It has to be either you or Esty or Dane, but not Sam. Okay, so Adam asked Dane if he thinks that Corey is going to backdoor him or Sam. And Dane said, nope, you're good with Corey. What about Sam? So, Dane was pretty happy about the player picks. Because, let's face it, they were pretty lame. They haven't won too many competitions collectively. Pretty sure Dane has won more single-handedly than like all of the others put together. Right? Or at least tied. So it's time for the POV comp, and it is the old endurance competition where you have to roll the ball from side to side and you can't drop it. They pretty much do this in some form every season. So Damien is a DJ. And he was really good as a DJ. He had all the moves down. They must have been really coaching him right before the competition. It was a lot of fun. All the records had different funny names to describe the players. Kira's was Cry All. They explained it as it was a contraction between cry and fall. I guess balance being right. So it's called Breaking Records. You have to roll your ball over the record. They had these giant records. And it had a little track on the top. And then it like kicked off the ball at the end. You had to do it 300 times. And if you drop it, you have to start over. Bummer. So Mark is a juggler, so he actually had an advantage. And he was an early lead, but then he fumbled and dropped his ball. And then I don't think it seemed like he was trying too hard after that. So, do you think he threw it? Or do you think he just lost interest? I don't know. So Esty was not great at all. She was having trouble getting to double digits. Yeah. She dropped it a lot. Everyone dropped it at least once. Dane was pretty high up there and then dropped it. And then he started his final descent up to 300. And he was pretty much smoking them. And he got up to around, I think it was 250, and then had quite a fantastic recovery catch. But then the whole time after that, he was being so cocky and distracting to everybody else. And he was really showboating. So he ended up winning. And whoa, that was a lot. Dane tells Esty about Sam going after the competition, and Esty is excited. She can't tell anybody though. Dane really broke the rules because he wasn't supposed to tell anybody either. So Corey is celebrating with Anthony and Dane. I feel bad for Corey because I feel like they're really using her. They're not going to want to take her along. Well, Anthony might, but the rest of the guys, I don't think they want to take her along to their final He-Man Woman Haters 5 club. So Sam is not giving up. Not at all. Even though she knows something's going on, even though Dane was like, hey, you're good, you know, whatever. You're good too. She knows that he's lying. She told the camera so. But you know, there's one thing that everybody in the Big Brother house can agree on, and that's hot tubs and light beer. They love sitting around the hot tub and drinking that beer. So I thought you'd like to know that. Esty talks to Anthony about the Guys Alliance. She was telling about how Chelsea said that all the guys go in like the storage room or whatever, and she even had the, you know, the thing down like that. And Anthony just freaking laughed it off, and she bought it. She bought it that it was a joke. Yeah, it's a Guys Alliance that was started as a joke. No, they didn't. He didn't say that, but he was like that would happen. What is this, second grade, where the girls go on one side and the boys go on the other? Apparently it is. So, Sam goes to talk to Corey and says, hey, what up? And she says, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to go to the ceremony and make up my mind as I'm doing it. Okay. I'm so sure. So Sam is nervous. She says, Corey, don't worry. I support you, whatever you do. As long as you don't put me up. She didn't say that part, but yeah. So Adam and Sam, he knows he's safe, but he's worried for her because I think he knows that she's not safe. And she knows that she's not safe, but they're pretending that they might be safe. So, delusional. Corey, Sam, and Adam revisit Backdoor Gate. And Sam is like, look, he's lying. It's his word against my word, but you know what? If I wanted to backdoor you, I would have. And yeah. And I didn't. And then Corey's like, well, it's not Adam that's in trouble. It's you, Sam. Antha. And I'm going to have to go with my gut on this one. And I don't believe you. So she's upset. Adam's upset. He doesn't understand why Sam's getting blamed for this. Sam and Dane and Corey and some others come up to the HOH room. And she's like, all right, you're like been investigating everything, Corey, you know, with your questions, asking all these questions, and he's lying. Tell her to her face, you know, that you're not lying. So he denied it, and she looked like a jerk, even though she was really telling the truth, somewhat. So it's time for the POV ceremony, and Dane, of course, is using the POV on himself. So his little speech was a little bit lame, though. Oh, in the Big Brother house, blah, 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 if you don't take a shot, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So take your shot, and hopefully you won't miss. So Corey, hers was equally as lame. And she said, my gut is telling me you're lying, basically, and I'm going to take my shot, you know. Whatever. I can't wait till she finds out that she got used. She got played. You played yourself. So, you know, I'm not the biggest Sam fan in the world, but I hate when people get blamed for something that they didn't do. So Corey said to Adam, after he was freaking out a little bit, he needed a little freak out control at the POV ceremony. He said, don't come at me like this in front of everybody. You come and talk to me after the ceremony. You don't do this during the ceremony. I think later on she apologized for scolding him like that. Her teacher skills or personality is coming through, because I think also on the live feeds something happened with Kira, and she was like, well, now you go out of the room and come back in the right way. What is this, middle school? This was ridiculous. So we have one more day until the eviction. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that Sam's going, unless we're in the upside down. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and until next time, much love.